Right, so I'm going to be cooking a little bit here. I got some things planned, different stages of preparation and all that. Want to peel potatoes for one, put them in the bottom of the pot. So maybe 3 potatoes, put them in the bottom of the pot. Then I should get the steak out. I got the steak sitting in this freezer cooler. I should have ready, and it's one of them New York strip steaks that I paid almost $15 for, over a pound. I want to boil it for 15 minutes with the potatoes in this little pot, and then let it sit. I might eat it right away, but I was trying to decide. I'm hungry right now, so I might eat it right away actually. And then I want to do some toast on these pans. Make some toast. So potatoes. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the green peppers. And what I do is, so I really don't forget, is I throw the stuff on the floorboard so that it's in the way. I gotta have the stuff in my way so that I don't forget about it. That's something, even though it could be sitting right on this shelf here, I could still forget about it. And yeah, I gotta think through everything I gotta put together here. It's finally stopped raining outside, so I can now cook a breakfast this morning, and it's gonna be a little laborious. And I want to prepare things properly right now by just peeling these large potatoes. I kind of intend to fry them in the pan afterward, but they need to be softened up first, boiling them with the steak. And I like getting into the habit of putting just enough water to keep the potatoes slightly submerged, not fully submerged. Then I'll lay the steak on top. And then I think I want to cut the peppers and put them on top of the steak. These are the organic peppers. I guess you pay a little extra for. Oh, I want to use steak knife. Okay. Separating knives because I got sick last time using the same knife. Red knife is always for meat and eggs. No. Oh, I think I have a little piece of plastic. I was about to embed plastic into the meat. This is kind of an extra thicker piece. Okay. And then put this knife away. And then I cut the pepper down in a minute. I think I'll end up having to grill to pan cook the pepper a little bit. As well. We'll just see. I don't think the boiling's gonna be enough, but I'll boil it for sure. Whoops. I guess you toss this piece out. Just let it sit, that it's gonna steam. And I want to use both peppers because I gotta be a little efficient about this. I don't know what else I'd use them for. They gotta be cooked now. I'll use them both. I looked at the freezer section for peppers, and I didn't like what I saw. So I'm just going with more of the fresh section. I think I pay a little bit more for the fresh, and especially for organic. So this is going to be the setup in the pot. It's just potatoes, steak, and then yeah. Also, I don't know, just for the fun of it, I like to put dill seed just on top. Doesn't really seem to do much, but it does something. So I'm constantly having to think about how I want to arrange things. I gotta move all this back. All of this gotta go back. Oh. And then this has to be rolled up. I gotta flip the seat. Flip the seat. It's one step at a time. Step after step. Hat goes back on. Seat flips. I pull this out. Gotta level the seat. Put this in. Okay. Since I'm boiling right now and not cooking on the pan, I don't have to really be too hands-on with everything. It's pretty leveled. There is water in there. Keep this thing off to the side. Alright. And because it's so wet, I found this recently, this never starts when it's wet. I should toss it. Okay, get the flame going in there. Okay, and now I gotta set my timer for 15 minutes, maybe 20, because it is kind of chilly out. And naturally, all the windows are up because it was raining, so I'm not rolling them down until I'm finished with cooking. So with all the windows up, I can incubate the heat better for the cooking process. Alright, I waited 20 minutes and I don't know, I think I'll just stop it, let it sit. I actually just remembered I want to cook eggs with this steak too, so this can actually just sit off to the side. I turned off the flame, I got this thing on, and before it gets hot I can use the handle to quickly get that steak out of the way. So I do want to talk. I forget that was hot. I forgot that bottom was hot. So I'm interested in eggs and also toast. I got bread here. The eggs take a whole process themselves. I'm not sure how to hold this. It wants to fall forward, right? Alright. Something like this. So I got this pan, and now it's getting warm. I want to find the olive oil and not use too much. Okay, it's got to be a little clean. And I grabbed the pan like I didn't expect it to be hot. Alright, and also I want these ready. So take just a little olive oil. That's probably good, because I don't want this sticking. And then spread the olive oil. Even though this is a non-stick pan, I still want it I want to take measure. It's not that non-stick, honestly. So the olive oil kind of wants to extend out to the edges. Okay, and then also I want to clean my finger. Just use the finger. I also want to put on a little bit of wheat flour because I find that tastes kind of good. So I got a little bit of wheat flour here to put onto the pan to also spread. I wish this is, if I could just evenly spread the wheat flour over, I wouldn't need to. This is working out, actually. This is kind of a rare. I think I would be satisfied with this spread. It doesn't need to be a whole lot. Just as long as it doesn't make a huge mess. So let's get the edges. Okay. And the fire is not on yet. I think I like this spread. I don't use a lot of wheat flour, and I just started this habit, so just using the natural wheat flour. Okay, put that off to the side. Then I got my eggs over here, so I gotta reach across the car. There's a pan. I'll set that down. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep my eggs in here, and whoops, I just knocked it off. Okay. So, whoops, I want to keep the lighter handy. I want to do 6 eggs into this, and it's not exactly easy. So here we go. I use a knife, the steak knife, to break open the eggs. Now where am I going to put the eggs once I crack them? Okay, I got something. See, this is things, as steps I got to think about constantly. Where am I going to put this? What am I going to do with that? Okay, so now I got this container to put the eggs into. So I crack them, and then let's see if that's gonna hold up. Okay, doesn't need to be, maybe like that. Actually, why don't I change the angle of, let me do this. Move the bananas out of the way. Alright, now I have, oh, is that even gonna, alright, I gotta move more out of the way. Okay, alright, where are we at? It's all right here. Okay, now let me pull this off. I'm gonna crack some eggs. I'm gonna do 6 eggs, and I just cut into the shell pretty much. Okay, it's showing that it's leaning to the side, so I want to pick up the side a little bit more, and that's what a tendency is there we go, adjustments. Okay, it's more straight. Don't matter when I'm boiling, but when I do this, I want it more even. Okay, next egg, 6 of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's favoring the left side too much now. I don't want that. I want it even. Four, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 eggs. Now I gotta clean off. Okay, and then I still want to use this knife actually for the onions. For the single onion, I'll just cut it in here. Oh. And I like the onion taste in eggs, so this is really enjoyable to have. Okay, all right. Now I can start the flame right here and give it a few minutes to warm up. Okay, then give that time to warm up. All right, now that I am seeing all the whites here, I want to flip this. I'm tempted to flip it, which is one of the harder parts. I really get these spatulas so caked in the egg. I don't like it. Yeah, it's brown and it comes off pretty good. Very close to spilling over the edge, so I got to be careful about that. This is a small plate for 6 eggs. Got to be so careful. All right, it really wants to hold together good, but it's not going to hold perfectly. I don't have a wide enough spatula, so I'm guessing only part of it's going to come undone. There's still a lot of liquid to deal with. Okay, somehow this is never easy with what I got. Okay, such a mess. Smells good. And I spilt some over the edge again and again. So frustrating. But this will hold. This is good. Give this a few minutes. Got this mess. But yeah, so I keep paper towels nearby. Gotta clean up the spill, wipe it down. Yeah, it's brown from the flour. Keep my garbage, well, garbage goes down on the floor and on the dashboard. Set it off to the side, and when I'm done cooking is when then I can find the proper container for that garbage. But yeah, the temporary garbage area, so I know it's going to be garbage, likely to be. I put it on the dashboard. Well, that container's not on the dashboard. That's pretty secure anyway with the eggshells. So yeah, I want to also toast bread, which I have a pan. I do not need oil for the toast, for the bread. So that's nice. Okay, I'm satisfied with the cooking at where it's at. So what I want to do now is toast bread. I get the 2 pieces put on immediately. I want to move this, keep the flame going. Move this down to here. Oh, I just melted some plastic. Instant touch. That was not good. And it'll melt the flour plastic too. So, oh, it's touching again. All right, so there was an instant touch. It's melted clearly on the end I melted, just instant touch there. But yeah, I like to put, because it's so hot, and I never like to have this olive oil laid down. I always got to store it so it's standing. It leaks so easy. But yeah, this grill is nice to have for keeping hot things on. And now I just toast, and this is going to be the end of it. Well, sort of the end. I could boil them, or I could cook that steak, but I got the peppers. I'll just eat the steak as is, boiled. This is kind of a new idea with avocados. I'll just put the avocado. I'll try to melt the frozen avocados. See what I can do with that. Yeah, I spin it around and flip it, and these are good to go. This toast. I want to do multiple pieces, so I'll be here a little bit. I like to do 8 pieces of toast at a time. Let the egg cool as I do toast. And just work with that. It's just a matter of flipping it every so often. I no longer need that camp toaster thing. I'm happy with the pan, with these pans in particular. Alright, I gotta move so many things out of the way. Okay, that goes back up there. I didn't realize how much I had in the way again. This is in the way, that's in the way. Put this here, put that there, put that there, that over there. This probably should be tossed. I never eat this thing. But it still looks in good shape. That there, that over there. Okay, now I'll take this and put this back in its spot. But I want, since this is hot, I want to use, okay, the cushions. Okay, that's over there. Now this is too hot, and I can deal with it. I don't want the bananas touching it. The bananas won't move any further. Lift them up, throw them over there. Put these pads on the GoPro clamps, because this thing is hot still. I want to flip this thing back over. I gotta put these back in it. Flip it back, get it right, and that good enough. Okay, I can sit down again. I can sit down. I'm prepared to sit down again. I got my table right here so that I can eat this. Okay, but I can't quite. My plate is a little big, but this is a table I want to eat on, and it's not the most stable table. Alright, I think I can just grab it like this. Yeah, this is my meal. Avocado and a lot of toast pieces. They're not all so necessary. And egg. I don't know, over here. So, it's tasted good in the past. I also have my steak too. It's maybe a little warm. Okay, so I might be able to fish out that steak. Nope, not so easily. Where is it? It's in there. Maybe I pull just a little bit of pepper out. Softened up. Nah, I'm gonna need the fork. Okay, so I just reach in there, because I can't see it. I got such a limited view, so I'll just reach in there, stab. That got me a pepper. Stab again. There's the steak. I think it's probably good. I should put it on another plate, actually. This plate ain't hot. Oh! Okay, that goes there now. This goes over here. That's there. Slide that over. Move that here. Okay. There we go. But yeah, this is a pretty good meal. I'd take just a bite of everything. The steak is really good boiled. Tomato, bread, egg. And a little avocado. Steak again. Tomato. Egg. Little bread. More avocado.